It's a discussion that took place last year, and now it's back again. The city of Plymouth revisiting an application to redevelop the shuttered Hollydale golf course. The Plymouth Planning Commission spent nearly 4 hours reviewing that application and hearing from residents on Wednesday night. The consensus from the public, the proposal from the developer, is more of the same of what was rejected last fall.
Our Hollydale is like a terrarium back in the 70s, where you put the little plants in the bottle. We have created a bottle right in the middle of a tremendously dense population. And now we're expecting 7 to 8 years of construction. It's just not fair.
We don't want this. This doesn't make any sense. Just because you can develop it doesn't mean you should.
That's just a sampling of the more than a dozen residents who spoke against turning the Hollydale site into 229 single-family homes. There were concerns heard previously: too much added traffic, too much density, and too little preservation of open space. The owners of Hollydale closed the golf course in 2019, retired, and just want to sell the land. They have since sued the city, saying there's no rational basis to deny low-density housing in that area. But some planning commission members were taken aback by the city council allowing development talks to resume.
I'm struck really by the lack of direction from the city council at this stage of the game, beyond simply that they too rejected this proposal a few months ago and have now apparently acquiesced in a decision to proceed with the application to reapply.
The Planning Commission unanimously recommended denial of changing the city's comprehensive plan that would allow the proposal to move forward. However, the City Council has the final say. That body is expected to address the matter at its meeting on June 2nd. This summer, the need for workers extends beyond restaurants and retail to the need for lifeguards. Pools and beaches still have openings posted. Delane Cleveland explains the reasons why there's a lifeguard shortage.
In a state known for its bodies of water, there's a relatively short window for people to actually take a dip.
It's good to be able to enjoy everything after the pandemic.
The Elm Creek Swim Pond officially opened for the season over Memorial Day weekend, and while the crowds may not be large now, it's only a matter of time.
As we all know, the temperatures are going to go up as the week progresses, so we anticipate to be a busy weekend coming up here.
With a busy weekend on the horizon, Bruce Bolden says there's one major area of concern here at Elm Creek Park.
Yes, we are looking for lifeguards. There are lifeguard shortages across the nation.
Under ideal circumstances, he'd have 25 lifeguards on staff at the swim pond. At the moment, he has 15. He attributes the shortage to a variety of factors, with the main one being the pandemic.
Well, I think a common thing is with COVID, a lot of aquatic centers may have closed last year, and that probably led to a lot of people dropping their certifications or finding other employment.
While others simply want to do what they couldn't do last summer when COVID restrictions were in place. Meanwhile, in the city of Plymouth, the lifeguard situation isn't as dire.
We don't have a plethora of lifeguards, but we have enough staff to really safely run our programs and our sites.
Parker's Lake is one of the places where Plymouth will have lifeguards staffed all summer. City officials say while they could always hire more lifeguards to do things like supervise, keep the water and beaches clean, and maintain a safe environment, staff members keep coming back year after year because many started with the program at the age of 14.
They form such close relationships with each other. We become like a second family.
Back at Elm Creek Park, jobs and training are available. With the peak pool season approaching, they just need people to take advantage of the opportunity.
We're just trying to, get as many people as we can so we can operate fully.
In Maple Grove, Delane Cleveland, CCX News.
Around 60 staff members have been hired on and are ready for the official opening of the New Hope Aquatic Center on Saturday. City staff and community members got a first look at the Aquatic Center that was actually finished up last summer but was unable to open because of COVID-19. There's a zero-depth entry pool, a current channel that's like a lazy river, a vortex pool, and then a 50-meter pool and diving boards too. Staff members say there's something here for everyone.
We are extremely excited to have a brand new facility. Everything here is going to, I think, benefit the community a little bit better. They're gonna come in and have something great to experience.
Gates open at 11 a.m. on Saturday and staff expect a big crowd. And look what else is open, the beaches and swim ponds in the Three Rivers Park District. The swim ponds at Elm Creek Park Reserve and Lake Minnetonka Regional Park open Memorial Day weekend, and they will be open through Labor Day. The Brooklyn Park Fire Department's first class of cadets wrapped up the academy with 2 days of intense training this week.
It was definitely pretty intense. We've done, we practice here actually doing extrications, but this was the first time where we actually brought something, the entire situation together, where we have victims that we got to get out. So it was definitely a lot to manage.
They're going to go from a car crash simulation on cutting multiple victims out of a vehicle to a shooting, and then multiple structure fire scenarios later on today. So the goal is that we just want to throw as much as we can at them to test everything that they've learned in 6 months to make sure that they're ready to hit the streets.
We caught up with the cadets as they went through an extrication scenario. Upon graduation, 8 new cadets will be ready to graduate to full-time firefighters for Brooklyn Park. This is part of the transition from a paid on-call department to a full-time fire department.